Greetings and bright blessings, croeso, and welcome to Magic Soup, a super spiritual, wild, weird, and sometimes extremely witchy podcast hosted by myself, Holly Charles, also known as Holistic Holly. I simply ask that you listen with an open heart and open mind, taking what resonates and leaving what doesn't. Thanks for being here. Diolch yn fawr. Let's dive in. Hello. So we've got a full moon coming in tomorrow, full moon in Taurus. So I wanted to talk to you about what that means, what you can expect, and how you can best look after yourself during these next couple of days. So full moons are very much about illuminating things, okay, drawing things up to the surface, particularly emotions, particularly shadow stuff, which we have perhaps neglected, suppressed, ignored, things that perhaps we didn't even know that we were concerned about or worried about may be bubbling up to the surface now. Okay, insecurities, limiting beliefs, stories that we perhaps tell ourselves within our mind. And the Taurus energy is a very earthy energy, okay? So you may find that over the last couple of days building up to this, and for the next couple of days, you might be more concerned about financial matters than perhaps you have been before. Perhaps insecurities about where money is coming from may be building up for you. And if that is the case, if you find yourself lying in bed at night with anxiety about your finances and you haven't been, it's time to kind of just take a deep breath and be centered and trust in the universe that things are going to align for you. Trust that money's going to make its way into the bank account. Trust the angels are going to support you, assist you in all the ways that they can when you remember to ask for their help. Okay, now you can help by strengthening your root chakra, wearing red, for example, like I am today, which I did completely subconsciously, to be honest. Any affirmations around safety and security and stability, and asking for inspiration to lead you to the people, the places, the things, the opportunities that are going to help that abundance to flow to you. Okay, asking for that guidance, that reassurance, that upliftment. Now, a lot of people do struggle to sleep during a full moon because of everything that's bubbling up to the surface. So I truly suggest a breath practice, breathing nice, slow, perhaps box breathing, perhaps just counting the breath in and holding and breathing out, using energy clearing tools as well to help sort of focus your intention and clear away anything that isn't serving you. For example, like Ho'oponopono, the Hawaiian spiritual practice of cleaning, in inverted commas, the energy. That's a really powerful one that I've been using when my anxiety flares up when I wake in the middle of the night. Another thing that is going to be super beneficial at the moment, because Taurus is an earth sign and earth energy, spending time in nature or bringing nature to you is going to be really soothing, really healing for you at this time. Okay, so whether that's listening to birdsong, finding nice relaxing tracks, music to listen to, using essential oils. I mean, you know, it's beautiful to get outside, to touch the grass, to touch the trees, to be in nature if you can. But it's also very wet and very cold. And another thing that Taurus is associated with, is connected with, is the throat, the teeth, the jaw, so and the neck. So it's very important that you keep your neck and your throat warm, because, you know, any beneficial things that you do for your teeth, your neck, your throat at this time are going to be doubly as beneficial. But any damage that you do is going to be twice as bad. Okay, so just make sure that you're looking after your teeth, your neck, your throat, perhaps, you know, drinking warm herbal teas. That's a way of connecting with nature also, by, you know, honoring and thanking the plants that are in the tea, and then, you know, drinking the warm tea is going to help you to take care of that area. Perhaps giving yourself a nice neck massage, pressing the pressure points along your occipital ridge, along the back of the skull. That'll be really helpful as well. Also really good for balancing the energies and releasing tension lower down the body. Okay, lower down your trapezius muscles, lower down your shoulders, between your shoulder blades. That's going to be really, really helpful at this time. Of course, I'm going to say hydration is super duper important, always with the full moon, always, but particularly because of the up leveling that we're going through, we've got some real big up leveling of energies taking place right now, transformational, evolutionary shifts happening. So staying hydrated, really, really key. Another thing about the Taurus energy is slowing down, staying present, resting as much as you can. If you need an excuse to do that, do it. If your body's naturally calling for you to do that, do it. Honor that urge, okay? And it is, you know, it goes without saying, I'm going to suggest journaling always with the full moon, perhaps pulling some tarot cards or some oracle cards to really help you kind of tune in or fine tune what it is you can be working on. You can be focusing on letting go. You can be focusing on cultivating within your life for the maximum benefit during this energetic shift, this energetic window that we're in. Okay, and any changes that you make now, any changes that you put into place during the full moon that are going to help with the releasing is going to really pay off. Okay, it's drawing everything up to the surface that is not needed anymore for you to let it go. Okay, and you know, some people do recommend fasting during a full moon to help really purify your energy, to help really reduce the toxin intake if you are eating, you know, more processed foods and more chemically rich foods, if that's the right word to describe it. So but obviously only fast if you've done so before, or if you look into it, again making sure that you're drinking plenty of water, that you're looking after yourself, that you're doing things safely. Obviously calling in your ancestors, angels and guides is also going to be super beneficial as well, as you do become more psychic, more attuned to that vibration coming in during a full moon. If you can clear away the monkey mind and cut through the chaos that may be bumping around inside your head. I hope that you found this beneficial. Please share with someone if you have. I am going to be hosting a soul-centered guided meditation on Zoom. It's pick what you pay. It's not going to be on the full moon itself, because here in the UK it is bonfire night and there's lots of bonfire stuff going on, so I'm thinking everyone's going to be, you know, probably out doing that. But Thursday is when I'm going to be doing the meditation session, so if you would like to join, please reach out. It is pick what you pay, and it would be lovely to have you into the space of the Holly Grove, where we connect in community, you know, all the time, every week, in person and online. So do take care. Lots of love.
Love you, bye.
Thank you so much for spending time listening to my podcast. I really, really appreciate you, and I am truly, truly honoured. Remember, as the late, great Bill Hicks once said, don't worry, don't be afraid, ever. Because it's just a ride. Laugh, love, dance, sing, create and play at every opportunity, and remember, kindness first. Please don't forget to follow and subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you do not miss an episode, because who would want to do that? And I hope to catch you in the next episode of Magic Soup.